Hello, I'm Scott Young from the Food Bank of Lincoln, speaking to you today on behalf of United Way of Lincoln and Lancaster County and Chad. This is a most interesting time for all of us. The pandemic has turned our professional lives and in many cases our personal lives upside down. This is so interesting, and it's been such an interesting time at the Food Bank of Lincoln, in our community, and at food banks and social service agencies across America. There's a lot of struggling going on for a lot of people, and social service agencies have been as important now as they have ever been. We use United Way donor dollars to purchase produce to bring into our community. We bring it in by the semi-load, and we bring in tons of it. In our last fiscal year, we distributed over 3 million pounds worth of produce, and we intend to do that again this year. That is our most healthy product that we are able to distribute, and United Way helps us with that. The Food Bank of Lincoln serves over 20 United Way agencies, all of whom are working extremely hard to try and provide the social services that folks need all the time, not just during the pandemic. The pandemic has heightened the need for people in terms of addiction recovery, homelessness, rent assistance, utility assistance, and food assistance. That's where the food bank does most of its work, in food assistance or in shortening the lines to our food distributions. Our model has been turned upside down since March of 2020. We went to a no contact, low contact, drive-through model of mobile pantry distributions, which allows us to get the most food to the largest amount of people in the shortest amount of time. It's not always the prettiest thing. It's not always the most customer-friendly thing. It is efficient. It is safe for our clients, and it is safe for the community, and it is safe for our staff and volunteers. When the pandemic started, we set forth 4 priorities for our organization: getting food to people, staff safety, volunteer safety, and an eye on the future of the food bank. And United Way and Chad certainly play a key role in the future of all of the social service and health agencies in the community of Lincoln, as they provide support throughout the years to help us get our critically important work done. All of you in your places of business have had a lot of changes to go through, a lot of adaptations to make. Our staff is doing that on a regular basis at the Food Bank of Lincoln. It is not without some pain. Most of us are not big proponents of change, but the pandemic has called us to change, become more efficient, more effective, to maintain a high level of safety for our volunteers and staff members that we've always paid attention to, but during the pandemic, there's an extra twist to it that all of us are dealing with. And a lot of the people who are running the social service agencies in our community aren't going into the office very often. For the first 4 months of the pandemic, I generally stayed away from the office because of my age. I'm in that vulnerable age group, and felt it healthiest for the organization and for me to do my work from home. And that's where I'm doing this video from this morning. There's a nice picture of my young son, Carson, who's now 42, a picture of him that was drawn when he was 2 years old. So that's a 40-year-old picture. So we're all working from home. We're all adapting. We're all changing how we do our business. One thing that doesn't change is need. And we hope that during the United Way and Chad campaigns, you will give, not till it hurts, but just give, because you know that what you're doing is making a significant difference in our community. What makes United Way Chad work so well, in my view, is not big gifts. It's big numbers of givers is what makes it works. It's what makes it work. Our staff always regularly gives to United Way. Most of our staff gives to United Way. My wife and I have been United Way givers for years and years. And we're going to continue to be for years and years because we know how important it is. Your dollars really make a difference. The United Way Chad agencies are charged with being extremely efficient, extremely thorough, and extremely effective all at the same time. This is a great time for you to lend a hand to keep critical services alive, a great time for all of us to stand united. Thank you on behalf of United Way and Chad.